Hey guys, what's up? I am back with another video. Alright, yep. Okay, so I posted a video yesterday about me being in a bad mood. I'm trying to fix my ghetto lighting. I really just need to break down and just buy a freaking charger for my camera, but I'm being lazy and I need money to do that. So. And I'm a poor college student, so yeah, it's pretty pathetic. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I was in such a terrible mood yesterday. Like, when you're in one of those moods when you really honestly just don't want to be bothered with anybody? It was just one of those days yesterday, and I really just wasn't feeling it. But today I feel better, I woke up, it was a normal day, just went to Spanish. I kind of understood what she was saying, and yeah, maybe I should make videos kind of commenting on my endeavors to learn Spanish. One of my big goals is to become fluent in Spanish, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, um, yeah, just, I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, look, college is so much different than high school, and if you go into college with a high school mindset, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be very successful socially, academically, or mentally. So, yeah, I thought I'd just come on to make a video addressing how to avoid college drama. Yeah. How to avoid college drama. One, you really I need to stop saying you really need to listen to your first mind when you're meeting people. First impressions are everything, honestly. Even if they may seem nice the second time around, 9 times out of 10, your first mind is always right. So if the first time you meet somebody, they happen to be kind of out there, 9 times out of 10, they're just an out there person. I tend to listen to my first mind. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes it always comes back to bite me in the butt. Um, a lot of the people that I'm really good friends with, I've never disliked them in the beginning. Now, the people that I was kind of good friends with, but then they kind of bit me in the butt in the future, as time went on, um, I figured out that, what, they weren't for me in the beginning. And this is not a shade throwing video. Ain't nobody throwing shade at nobody. So you can just take 10 seats with that bull. Okay? Anyways, but yeah, just avoiding college drama. Just don't get involved in other people's mess. Just don't. Just don't. Just stay out of it. Just be quiet. Just don't. Honestly, I feel like so many things can be avoided when you avoid other people's mess. Because and avoid and be aware of people that like mess. Be aware of people who live for BS, who live for drama, who live to just be in the chaos, the eye of the storm, be in chaos, as I was going to say before, at all costs and all times, who thirst, who have this unquenchable, insatiable thirst for fuckery. Be aware of it. I'm just saying, just beware. And beware of people that you aren't necessarily going to see eye to eye with. If you know that you're super religious and on the other side of the spectrum you're friends with someone or you're kind of getting to know somebody, and this goes with dating too, kind of getting to know somebody that just really isn't religious at all, who vocally speaks like they're not just agnostic. They are atheists. Like complete no God, no nothing, no religion, none of that. Ain't having it. Then I suggest that you just not pursue any type of relationship with them because honestly, it leads to drama, it leads to mess. If you are super into your race, you should be aware of other people who really aren't all that into being black or being white or being biracial. You should just be aware of like beliefs. Beware. If you are super into Pepsi and that person is down for the Coke, beware. Honestly, just be aware of, the different types of beliefs. I'm not necessarily one to hold my tongue, obviously, and that's been a problem for me. I like to say what's on my mind. I like to say what I want to say, how I want to say it, when I want to say it. Um, I've gotten better, but still, you shouldn't be friends with people. If you're like me, you shouldn't be friends with people that are sensitive. Again, there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. I mean, I'm a sensitive person to an extent, but certain things just don't bother me. Actually, a lot of things don't bother me. Like, I've been called nappy headed, darky, all that, and I just really laughed. I mean, maybe for 2 seconds I was a little irritated because, like, you took time out of your day to insult me. You deserve a big L for that one, bruh. Seriously. But like I said, in the end, it just doesn't bother me because I was raised to think differently. My parents told me that I was beautiful growing up. My family, my family, I don't know, raised me to love myself. So those insults didn't necessarily hurt me. I am friends with people that joke around a lot that like to say, "Oh, you're such a bitch and whatever," and I'm like, "Yeah, girl, so are you." Or I'm like, "I own it." I'm kidding, I don't. But I don't get mad. I know people, and I've been friends with people where you can't really play with them. You can't really like walk on eggs. You not can't really walk on eggshells, but you have to walk on eggshells with them. And for me, I don't like walking on eggshells. Like honestly, I walk barefoot and walking on eggshells will not work for me. I'm sorry. I don't have kid gloves. I'm 19 years old and my hands are actually pretty tiny for my size. I'm like 5'9", 5'10", and my hands are pretty stubby. It's pretty pathetic. Um, but what was I gonna say? But I don't like to wear kid gloves. I can't handle you with kid gloves. And honestly, if you can't handle someone who's really sarcastic and cynical and sometimes mean and extremely not I'm not mean, but very mouthy, very opinionated, very vocal, then don't be friends with me. Just don't. And if you're the same way, or if you're the opposite, you shouldn't be friends with someone that can't hold their tongue, that has no filter, that can be a little, you know, a little abrasive. Not abrasive, but what's the word? A little too open mouthed. A little too talky. Like, if you're quiet and if you're an introvert, maybe you shouldn't be friends with somebody who's like always on and always live and always like hyped and ready to go. Which is weird because a lot of my friends are introverts, like a lot of them. But I kind of force them out of their shell. Like, I'm like, you need to get it together. But that's beside the point. The point is that you need to be with somebody that you know you can mesh well with. And that is one of the ways to avoid drama in general or in college. Just like if you're dating, you don't want a guy that's like, I don't know, not macho, really macho, not macho. You want to date a guy that's not macho if you're not into that. Like me personally, I'm an in-betweener. Like I kind of do want an introvert if I were to date, only because like I need somebody to be like, "Olivia, calm your tits, girl. You doing a little too much. You doing extra." I guess maybe I should make another video, or like a video about what I look for in a guy. Anyways, but yeah, you shouldn't be friends with somebody who, if you're not comfortable with someone who's really mouthy, talky, outgoing, doesn't care too much about what people think, which is fine. I mean, if you don't want to be friends with somebody like that, that's you. My dad is very much so an introvert. He's very introverted. He likes to say that he's an extrovert, and I'm like, Dad, shut up. You're not an extrovert at all. Like, he's my dad. Anyways, but he doesn't like it when I talk a lot. He doesn't like it when I talk to other people, if I'm too zealous about talking to other people. And me, I'm a big, I love talking. I can talk all day. This is why I have a YouTube channel. My sister said that I talk way too much. And I tend to agree. I do talk a lot. Sometimes I ramble, kind of like now. I go off on these little tangents, but in the end, I try to bring it back to the point. The point is that you should be, in order to avoid drama, you need to look at the people. You need to look at the type of person that you are looking to be friends with, or looking to associate yourself with, or just looking to be with in general. You should be careful. I farted. I'm not editing that out. It's life. But yeah. I don't want this video to be like 15, 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna stop it here. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe, because I am a new YouTuber and I would like for people to, come into my land of loveliness. Yeah. What? Ooh. Anyways. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and have a great day. Bye.